Hey everybody, happy December 7th. Thanks for hopping on the DCI monthly new hire training call. I just want to do a quick check. Can you guys hear me okay? And can you see the screen?
Yes, we can hear you. I don't think you were presenting yet. Oh, here you go. We're good.
All right.
Thank you, Adam.
Very good. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of that old school Destiny's Child. Doesn't it feel like Christmas is trying to get you guys into the spirit for our Christmas selling season? Again, my name is Adam Peterson, the account manager for South Chicago, Central Illinois, and some of the St. Louis market as well. And we host these training calls for you every week from 12 to 12:30. Once a month, we make sure to do one of these new hire trainings because I know staff turnover, we have stores all over the country, can happen pretty frequently. So we always want to have a great base level training to have your team hop on each and every month. And we post these trainings to our DCI website as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the agenda today, we're going to talk a little bit about intro to Boost, kind of the basics and the terminology that's out there. If you are a new hire, we'll get into some of the stuff in the sales portal. We'll talk rate plans and promotions. We'll talk a little bit about the guru selling method, the BYOD, which is the Bring Your Own Device program we have currently, Boost Shield, which is protection on your devices, Boost Up, which is a financing program, Smile and Dial, which every branded door has access to, where you can reach out to your customers and drive that traffic back into your door. And lastly, we'll hit on the branding, merchandising, and dress code required to operate in a Boost mobile location. So let's start with the very basics, right? So let's talk about just terms to know when you're brand new to Boost Mobile. So there's three big terms for your customers. You have port-in customer, new customer, upgrade customer, right? So your port-in customer, that's just anyone switching over to Boost from any other carrier and keeping their own phone number, which when you look at your device pricing, you'll see port-in pricing could be very different than your new customer or your upgrade pricing. So the biggest savings usually always go with this port-in pricing customer. So anyone that's ever switching over to Boost, that would be a port-in. Your new customers, that could be someone coming over to Boost, getting a new phone, new account. A lot of times we'll see customers, maybe they're not eligible for a deal, and they'll say they don't care about the number, they'll get a new phone number, and they go with new customer pricing. That would be another scenario where you do have new customer pricing. But port-in, switching number over to Boost, new customer, creating a brand new account with Boost. Upgrade is a customer who's already with Boost, and they are upgrading to a new device at a discount or full price, depending on how long they've been with the company. So why is Boost so important? Why is this brand growing and one of the leaders in the prepaid industry? Well, we have the best in class in phone discounts, and we have more flexible plan options with entry-level plans and our unlimited plans than any of our competitors out there. So it used to be we just competed really against Metro and Cricket with like our $50 and $60 plans and our family plans. But now we have those low-end plans that we can compete with your Straight Talk or your Track Phone, those Walmart brand phones, which believe it or not, Walmart sells more prepaid phones on their house brand than any prepaid carrier nationwide. And we can never compete in that space. With our entry-level plans, we can compete and dominate in that space. It's just a matter of getting that messaging out. All right, so let's hop into the sales portal. The sales portal is going to be where you guys are going to find everything you need every single day. So I pulled up the sales portal. I posted it here today on what's showing. So a couple things you're going to see. You're always going to have alerts and news highlighted in yellow on the upper left-hand side. This is going to tell you anything important or new that's changed. So you can see right now there's a new device hot sheet that was posted on 12/4. There are some updates on the bring your own inventory for 5G phones, such as the iPhone 12, the 12 Pro, the iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12 Pro Max, Samsung Galaxy S20, and the S20 FE. Those can be ported over, but with bring your own device, but only on plans $35 or higher, not on our low-end plan. So anytime there's something kind of a one-off that maybe you didn't expect the answer to, they will post this to your homepage of the sales portal. So very important for you guys to read this every single day. On top of that, you'll see quick links here. Quick links are going to be super important when you ever want to know updates for your device pricing. There's something called the buzz in here. You'll see it says the buzz 2020. It's the, what, 1, 2, 3, fourth link down. That's your weekly handbook for Boost. This updates typically every single Tuesday. If you're new to a door and you're not looking at that buzz every Tuesday, you're really missing out on some great information. So anything that's changed, any promotions, say even any of the special apps that Boost has out there, maybe you get a free monster drink this week or whatever the case may be. It's all there in that buzz. So that buzz, it should be a habit. Every Tuesday, everyone in your store should be looking at that and seeing what's changed week over week. You'll also have device specs in there, any news and alerts, and any trainings. So this is going to be the main page you guys look at for Boost. On the sales portal, the quick links has all your main updates. Alerts and news will tell you anything new that's changed for this week. And in the wireless industry, we are a rapidly changing industry. Promotions that we have today could change next week. That's why you always need to stay on top of this stuff. All right, now a couple of the main things I want to dig deeper into under that quick links section. Again, on the right-hand side of your sales portal, you see quick links. One of the main ones there is handset upgrade. Actually, I think there's one back there. One of the first one I want to talk about is port in eligibility check. So under quick links, let's dig in a couple of these a little deeper. PIC stands for port in check, eligibility check. So you want to make sure you are checking your customer to see if they are eligible to port into Boost. This is very easy. You click on the PIC eligibility check, you put their phone number in and click on search. This tool will determine if a customer is eligible for the current port-in credit or not. If this tool says customer is not eligible, you may not port them over at port-in price because your store will not get reimbursed. I hear phone off mute. Is there any questions there? If not, can you please mute your phone? Or if you got a question, please feel free to stop me at any time. Okay, so again, we're very basics, right? New hires, right? So the PIC is a port in check. You put the phone number in and you'll check it. Now, what this is looking for specifically is the customer has not been with a Boost for the last 120 days, or they do not qualify for the port-in pricing. Now, why is this 120 days important? Well, they want to make sure customers aren't gaming us, and we have our competitors that kind of do the same thing, like Metro and Cricket. So they're not signing up for Boost in month 1, and they got a free phone. Well, month 2, their phone broke, and they want a new one. Well, if they didn't get protection or insurance on their phone, they got to pay the full SRP price. So some customers will say, oh, then I'll just switch to Metro, and I'll get another port-in price. Well, this is why this is in place. So customers cannot flip on you, get a deal from you 1 month, go to Metro, get a deal the next month, come back to you on month 3, get another deal for you, and just keep kind of stacking phones. They have to stay at least 120 days, or they have to be away from Boost for at least 120 days in order to be eligible for a port-in. Now, if that customer never had Boost, period, then yes, they will show eligible. The handset upgrade eligibility check. This tells you if a customer is eligible to upgrade their device. Now, if you're new to Boost right now, you may have some customers complaining, well, I used to be able to upgrade in every 3 months. That was true. It used to be 90 days for a customer to upgrade, but now it's 180 days. So now it's 6 months because we want that customer to stay with us longer. There's much more value, much more profit for the company being built in if they stay longer. So that upgrade eligibility has been changed from 90 to 180 days. Again, it's very easy. Click on the handset upgrade eligibility tool, type their phone number in, hit search. It'll tell you if yes, that customer is eligible, or if no, they are not. Now, getting a little ahead of myself, I will give you a big tip. If you're doing a smile and dial call and you're calling customers who are in box 4, those customers have been with us for 90 days or more, I strongly recommend you take an extra step, and because it won't tell you if that customer is eligible for an upgrade. But I'm going to take that extra step to go to the sales portal and see if that phone is eligible. Why would I do that? Because of my smile and dial call, not only can I pitch an add-a-line opportunity, but maybe I can also pitch an upgrade opportunity. So it's one extra step really to get the most out of those calls you guys are making via smile and dial. Again, we'll get a little more into that later, but just wanted to point out this is the tool you would use to see if that customer is eligible for an upgrade, even while using your Smile and Dial tool. Next one on here is your device compatibility check. This is huge. I want you guys to be at 100%. Anytime someone ports in, click on device compatibility check, ask them to get the phone in your hand and put that ESN in. Now, the true goal is 75%. So why do I say 100%? Because obviously every customer is not going to do it. But if you make it a habit to ask for it every time, you're going to have no problem hitting that 75% goal. The device compatibility check, it says BYOFD. That's for bring your own foreign device. Any device that's not currently with Boost, which is why I say for your port-in customers. You're going to want to put that ESN out of the phone and check to see what it's eligible for. So when a customer comes in, they come into my store, hey, welcome to Boost. Are you here for our great promotions? Oh, I didn't even know what promotions you have going on. Oh, yeah, we got a promotion for everybody. What carrier are you with currently? Oh, actually, I have Metro right now. That's great. Do you mind if I see your device so I can check every offer you're eligible for? Then I'm going to go into device compatibility checks. I'm going to put their ESN in to see, okay, is BYOD an option? Or do I want to pivot to what do you like to do with your phone and then put them in a new device? Check that information. Now you'll see the other arrow here for the bring your own device tab under quick links. This is where, let's say that device does show eligible for a BYOD. My next question will be, what do you not like? What did you not like about your previous provider with Metro? Was it the service or was it the device? If they say it's the device, okay, they're not going to do BYOD. I'm going to move away from it. If it was the service, I'll say, okay, no problem. We can get you on a great new nationwide network, and you can actually keep that same phone, and I will pivot that to a BYOD discussion. That way the customer can keep all their same apps, their same phone book, their same emails. Everything's preloaded on the phone. Makes it a quick, easy activation for you guys on the front line. But I want to make sure not only is that phone eligible, but I want to contact the other carrier to make sure that device is unlocked. All right, those are our device compatibility check tools. Any questions before I move on to rate plans? Any questions on the basics of the sales portal? All right, no questions. So our big plans, what we guys want you to sell the most is what makes you the most money, right? So that's your $50 plan, your $60 plan, and then your unlimited $30 and $40 add-a-line. So the $50 plan is $30 to add-a-line 2, 3, and 4. $60 plan, if they want all those benefits, it's $40 for the add-a-line on there as well. So you can really pitch great market-leading plans for your customers. We do have some promo plans that are a little cheaper, but 3 for $110 is a huge profit maker for you guys right now. $50 for line 1, $30 for line 2, $30 for line 3. That ends up being $110 per month. These are all those plans are eligible for port-ins. They are combinable, and they're eligible for nationwide device promotions. Now, when I spoke about the $60 plan and the $40 add-a-line, you can actually add a $30 add-a-line to a $60 plan, just so you're aware. The entry-level plans, this is our new kind of game changer, stuff we have out there to compete with your Straight Talk or plans I say to never let a customer walk out of your door. So now we have phones that you can bring the phones the customers love to Boost and get the best BYOD plans in the game. The $10, $15, and $25 plans, these are BYOD only or SRP. So either full price of the phone or they bring their own device. These complement that $35 and $45 trinket plans. But you can have a customer, if they got a phone they can bring over, it's only $10 a month for unlimited talk and text. Now it's 1 gig of data, so not a lot of data on there. There's a hotspot included. It'd be one bucket, so if you're using your internet, the hotspot or your phone's going to pull that 1 gig of data. But for some of your older customers that are actually going to make and receive calls, great plan, great value. Talking to customer, they're upgrading. What are you going to do with your old phone? Oh, nothing, but it's BYOD eligible. Well, I'll tell you what if I could put you on a plan as low as $10 a month, and you could use that as a home phone as a backup, so you can still make and receive calls. So if anyone's at the house, they can get a hold of you or your children, or the young children, and everyone can be in contact. Same for that $15 plan, right? That gives you limited talk, text, and 2 gigs. $25 plan is a limited talk, text, and 5 gigs. So all those plans would be BYOD only or SRP of the phones. Now, we do have some other great plans. There's a new $35 plan, unlimited talk, text, and 15 gigs that's available for your customers. 10 gigs, unlimited talk, text, and 10 gigs for your customers. And then the one that's really great is the $45 Shrink It plan. So this $45 plan, you get unlimited talk, text, and 15 gigs of data. After 3 months, your bill drops $5 from 45 to 40. So great incentive for your customers to stay with you at least 3 months. Now, once they get to 6 months, it drops another $5 from 40 down to 35. So a customer could sign up for a plan, $45 a month, unlimited talk, text, and data, and they'll get 15 gigs of hotspot. After 6 months of on-time bills, it would drop $5 in the first 3 months down to 40. After 6 months, drop another $5 down to 35. 35 is where it caps. You could be getting $35 a month unlimited talk, text, and 15 gigs of data with that Shrink It plan. So awesome options for your customers to drive sales. On top of our main plans, we got something for everybody, so you should never let a sale walk out of your door. The affordable family plans we have right now, we have a 2 for $60, which each line just pays $30 a month. It's unlimited talk, text, and 12 gigs of data. And then you add $30 per line after that for lines 3 and 4. So 3 for $90, 4 for $120. Now, these plans are simple family plans available to you, but you could also sell the line 1 for $50, line 2 for $30, so you're at $80 for 2, 3 for $110. So again, it's what you're getting difference in those packages. This is unlimited talk, text, and 12 gig of data. Or if you go with your higher plan, you're getting 35 gigs of data. So the big thing is how much data are your customers using. But just want to let you know these family plans are made out there. But your bread and butter, what you're going to sell the majority of the time, is going to be your $50 and $60 plans with your $30 add-on for the 50 and the $40 add-on for the 60. The special we have going right now as well, we have a 3 for $90 plan, different than what you see in the slide. It's actually 3 for $100 month 1, and then 3 for $90 every month thereafter. So that plan will actually give you unlimited talk, text, and 30 gigs of high-speed data, and a 25 gig hotspot. That is our current promotion. The customer will pay $100 month 1, and then $90 month 2, 3, and 4 thereafter. The only thing I would kind of preface it on is your 3 for $110 plan is much more profitable. So you always want to do what's right for the customer, but just so you know that 3 for $110 plan is much more profitable for your dealership. All right, so let's get into these current promotions. We kind of went over them quickly. One of the big things that's in the quick links is always your current promotions tab. So if you click on your current promotions tab, you'll see the recently updated devices. The most current one as of this morning is updated November 24th. This is great, especially if you're a new hire, because everything in here is tied via quick links. So if you go into your sales portal and you click on current promotions, you'll see if you look on the left-hand side, the Creative with Toolkit link, those are all linked. You can click on any of these offers, you'll get all the information. So it shows you the $50 and $60 plan with what phones are eligible, what devices are eligible. It shows you the Shrink It plan, the $45 plan. It shows you your stackable plans we just talked about, the 10, the 15, the 25, the 35. It shows you about some of the double data plans on our low end plans. Our $10 1 gigabyte plan actually is giving you 2 currently as a promotion, and our $15 plan 2 gigabyte plan actually gives you 4 gigabytes in a current promotion. There are some rules on how you sign those customers up to get that extra gig. Also goes into depth on that 3 for $90 plan, which again you sign them up on the 3 for $100, and it goes to $90 a month too. Tells you what is combinable with that. So that let's dig a little more into that 3 for $90 plan, because there is a little confusion in the market in there. So that 3 for $90 plan, great value, right? You're getting 35 gigs of high speed per line, 30 gigabyte hotspot, which you know it's one bucket, so it's one or the other. But what customers are eligible? So all new devices are eligible. Pre-owned devices, BYOD devices are eligible as well. What is not eligible is your add-a-line promotions. So add-a-lines are not combinable with that 3 for $90 promotion, which again, when you select in your system, you're selecting the 3 for $100. They get that $10 discount in month 2 and every month thereafter. You can do an add-a-line. So you could sell, basically it would be 4 for $120, which is great. Customers have been asking that for a long time, but it would be 4 for $130 that first month and 4 for $120 every month thereafter. Again, the key here, add-a-line pricing is not available with this plan. So it'd have to be bring your own device customer pricing, new customer pricing, BOGO customer pricing, or the buy one, get two free on the A10. Now, another caveat, those are kitted with SN SIM cards. In order to sell the 3 for $90 plan, if you did a buy one, get two on the A10s, you would have to switch those SIM cards out to TN SIMs because that promotion is only available on the new TN network. Any questions there before I move forward? And if you're on mute, maybe if it's *6, otherwise you can put it in the text box. We can always come back to you. All right, so we talked a little about that, the A10e, the buy one, get two free promotion. We have the BOGO on the A21 and the LG Stylo 6, and we have BOGO on the Moto G Fast. All these promotions are going to go through January 7th, as well as the CoolPad Legacy for $39.99. That's for new lines, no add-line required, so great low price on that. And iPhone SE we continue to have at $99.99 with a port-in. We do have great phones when you switch, like the A10e, the Stylo 6, Moto G Fast, and more. Those are all listed for you guys on your hot sheets. All right, so next section I want to move into is the Guru sales method. This is for any new employee. We want to make sure you have a process in place. And with Boost, the process is Gurus. The G stands for greet. You want to greet your customers. The U is to understand what they want by asking open-ended questions. The R is to recommend, based on the questions you've asked, recommend the best solution for them. The second U in Gurus is to upsell them. Make sure you bundle with your cases, your screen protectors, your chargers, Bluetooth speakers, all that stuff. And the S is service, which really that service goes all throughout this presentation when you have a customer in your store from start to finish. And that is the Boost Recommended Gurus process. So let's break it down piece by piece. The greet, very simple. It sets the tone for your whole visit. You want to be energetic, say hello to the customer right away. Even if you're busy, your greet is going to leave an impact on your customer. Think about a time you're in a big box store like a Best Buy or a Target, whatever. If you're looking for something, an employee's not talking to you at all, they're totally ignoring you, you kind of just get like, okay, I'm not important, I'll even go somewhere else. But if you're greeted right away, hey, Adam, how are you doing? I'll be with you in just 1 minute. Or, hey, Mr. Customer, I'll be with you in just 1 minute. Just got to finish up here. Just acknowledging that customer within the first 5 seconds goes a long way to putting them at ease and building a relationship and letting them know you're going to take care of them. So after you give them that greeting, you want to understand what they need. So, hey, welcome to Boost. My name's Adam. What brings you in here today? Are you here for promotions? Oh, no, I'm just here to pay a bill. Oh, that's great. We have promotions for our bill payment customers as well. How many lines do you have with Boost? What do you like to do with your phone on a daily basis? So I'm trying to get, even on a bill payment customer, I'm trying to look to upsell them to add lines. I'm trying to understand what they like to do on their phone. I want to see how they use their phone a day in their life to see is there maybe an upgrade eligibility question or maybe a larger screen, or is it Android or iPhone users? But you want to really understand what they like in their phones. Once you find out, oh, you know what, actually, I like to watch a lot of, what streaming services do you watch? Would be a great understanding question. I like to watch a lot of Netflix, Hulu, Vudu, stuff like that. I wish I had a bigger screen. That's great. Based on what you told me, I recommend you said you weren't really loyal to iPhones. I mean, iPhones are great and all, but if you have used Android in the past and you liked them, I recommend an LG Stylo 6. You're going to get a great big screen. You get high definition video streaming. You're going to be the expert. So what you recommend, the customers are going to go with. When it comes to inventory, sometimes will have issues with dealers wishing they could have a phone they don't have in stock. The best phone to sell is what you have in stock today. So very important, you guys know what your stock is at the start of your day, so you can get that recommended step. You're always recommending the phone you currently have in inventory. Now, once you've recommended that phone, you want to upsell them. So you listen to their needs. You want to give them a solution to a problem they didn't even know they had. So, for example, if you're doing a BYOD, you get that phone in your hand and you see there's no case or there's no screen protector. That's when you can sell them the screen protector, the case, Boost Shield, which is the protection on the device. Do they have any international family they need to get a hold of? You can do international calling, data packs. That's all part of your upsell. And again, service, that's where you're going to make sure that customer's phone is set up ready to go. Put your store phone number in their phone under Boost. So when they have a question, there's tons of Boost stores out there. They're not calling customer care. They're calling your store correctly. So you run their business not just for today, but for every day in the future. Take them to your Facebook homepage. Have them give you a like. Have them give you a review. This is going to build up your social media. All the stuff is really important in that sales process.
Adam?
Yes.
Hey, I didn't want to interrupt you. You're kind of going there, but I just wanted to add one of the things that I've noticed and that I've been coaching a lot of my doors on when it comes to on-hand inventory is to just make sure that when these guys are looking at their stock of devices, that they're operating off the FIFO model, first in, first out. I have seen a lot of stores where they have a lot of devices with SN SIMs in stock and they're selling the TM. So they're piling their newer phones on top of their older phones just to make sure that we're moving through the H inventory first as it comes in.
Great point, Chris. Yes. So FIFO, first in, first out. So you want to make sure you're getting rid of those old phones before you sell your new phones. Why is that so important? Well, if there's ever a price change, the price protection, period is going to be much shorter for those old phones than is the newer ones you bought. So definitely make sure you guys are practicing that and do on-hand inventory counts every week just to make sure no phones are walking out of your building without being accounted for. If you get lackadaisical on that and say you have a bad rep who may be in there for a while and then let go, you want to make sure they don't get you and take a bunch of phones with them on their way out. All right, so again, jumping into BYOD. BYOD is super important, especially if you're a new hire jumping on board new for December. Our goal has been higher than ever. Our goal is 20% for BYOD in December. You want to make sure you guys are all over this. Every customer porting into your door, kind of as I started with, I'll reemphasize it here. Every customer porting in your door should be a BYOD check for your store. So you want to click on device compatibility check. And then on the upper right-hand corner, you can see BYOFD. Again, that's bring your own foreign device compatibility. Put their ESN in and check it. You also want to click on the radio button next to firmware compatibility and check that as well, because that will tell you if you need to update the firmware or not. This is super important because a customer comes in, they're looking to port in. Oh, that's great. What did you like about your previous carrier? Was it the service or was it the device? It was, I don't like my service at all. Okay, no problem. You mind if I see your phone so I can check all the eligibles you're offer for? Or I'm sorry, I had that backwards. All the offers you're eligible for? Then you're going to put that serial number in and check that serial number. It'll tell you if it's eligible or not. Again, if it's not eligible, we're not even going to go down that path of discussions. If it is, that's where we're going to dig deeper and try to get that offer. Now, even in an upgrade opportunity, now this is key because this is a great way to get BYODs for new lines. If you're doing an upgrade, customer comes in. Oh, I'm just here to pay my bill. Oh, congratulations. We have promotions for our bill payment customers too. Oh, really? What you got going on? Well, let me see your phone real quick. I'll check its upgrade eligibility. I see it's eligible for an upgrade. Oh, I see you're on a Stylo 5. I can actually upgrade you to a Stylo 6 for, give them that price. And on top of that, do you have anyone in your family who may need to add a line because your previous device actually qualifies as a BYOD? So I could add this phone to your package. You wouldn't pay anything extra for a device at all, just the extra $30 if they're on a $50 plan. And this extra $30 per month, you have this extra line you could add for your child. Being in December, being around holiday season, great way to get an upgrade into a new phone, but have them use that old phone as a BYOD new line add-a-line. All right? So that sound confusing. I'll go through it one more time. Upgrade the phone they came in to make a payment on. You told them you're eligible for an upgrade. You're going to hook them up. Now use their old phone. Make sure you check the BYOD compatibility tool. See it's eligible for a BYOD. So you can upgrade line 1, and then you can do an add-line with their old phone, and that will count as a BYOD. This is a huge way to make cash money. All right? So make sure you guys are taking advantage of this. Use that device compatibility check. Check the BYOD compatibility, then check the firmware compatibility. Now, if you run into an issue, you may have to make sure that device is unlocked. So we have the information here. It's also under quick links, under BYOD, has the carrier unlock numbers. All of your account managers on this call have this deck they can forward to you, but it has it so if it's Verizon, if it's Cricket, if it's AT&T, Metro, T-Mobile, all the numbers to call to get those devices unlocked. One of the common complaints we get, oh, the tool said it was eligible, I go to the next step and I can't do it. Well, maybe it's because the device is unlocked and you have to go through the unlocking process. So how do you do that, okay? I'll tell you. So first you check that tool. It says it's eligible or not. Let's say it says it is eligible. The next step is to insert an inactive TN SIM into that phone. If that phone's currently locked, when you put the new TN SIM in, it's going to tell you one thing. It's going to show a boost. You're good to go. If not, it's locked. That's when you go into that step to contact the other carrier to unlock the device. So you're going to want to, if it doesn't show boost when you put that TN SIM in, you're going to want to attempt to unlock the phone or move forward with activating that phone. And then you're going to want to update the APN settings for Android and update the carrier settings in iPhones. So once you figure this out, it's actually much quicker than regular activation. It's just a couple steps you don't see every time with your new acts, so it is a little different depending on what happens when you check that phone and put in that TN SIM. So when I say update, let's say the phone's unlocked, we've gone on there, we make sure it is unlocked. The next thing where some dealers say, well, we're still getting an error. It's because they need to update the APN settings. How do you do that on an Android devices? You go to settings, go to connections, mobile networks. APN stands for access point names. You press on add. You enter the name boost into the APN name field. Click on next page and click on save. And you'll see basically you have the name as boost. APN is boost.data. All the information is kind of here in the sheet where you can see what it should be displaying for you, and you're good to go on Androids. Now for iPhones, you shouldn't really have to do that. You just basically may have to go to carrier settings and update it. If the device does not show Boost Mobile, which most iPhones do, under settings you go to General, About, then Carrier, and then you're going to check to make sure the iOS version is up to date, which has to be at least 13.3 or newer on the iPhone 6s, or 12.4 new or 12.4 or newer on the iPhone 6. And the steps are in there where if they have any troubleshooting, they can update them. So those steps are all on the deck. I won't kind of go step by step through on this call because it's a little technical. But the steps are on this deck. But believe me, it's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. So some questions to ask about uncovering BYOD opportunities is, what are you going to do with your old phone? Are you bringing a member to your member of your family from another carrier? What phone do you use currently? What common features do you like to use the most? And again, if it's an existing add-a-line, do you have a previously used phone you want to add to your account? The more lines you have sharing, less it costs per month per line with our family plans. All right, any questions on BYOD before I move over to Boost Shield? I know I'm a little over time, so just want to make sure I get through everything with you guys. All right, Boost Shield, that's insurance on your phone. I always call it protection. Protection runs $7 per month. You guys do make a profit on having protection on your devices. I strongly recommend you bundle this into every sell. So if I'm selling a plan, I'm going to sell them $67 a month. Unlimited talk, text, data, HD video streaming, and protection. If anything happens to your phone, you make just make a small claim, you get a new phone the next day. But the big thing protection does, in addition to just having the insurance on the phone, it's going to back up all their contacts. It has antivirus included. You can locate and track your phone. So if you lose it, you can go online and see exactly where that phone's at. It has remote lock and wipe. And it even has a feature on there. Well, let's say your phone's stolen or one of your significant others are going through your phone. If it's locked and they go through it multiple times, it'll take a picture of the face of whoever's trying to get in your phone and send it to you on an email. So it's really, really cool stuff that's covered. I strongly recommend to have that on there and at least know that your customer is eligible to upgrade. So, hey, you're eligible in 6 months. It will keep it on there for 6 months. If you don't need it after that, we'll take it off. But let's at least have you covered until you're eligible for your next upgrade. The only thing it does not cover is intentional damage, accessories, normal wear and tear, pre-existing flaws, or cosmetic damage. You can do 2 claims per year, and you have 60 days after an incident to file a claim. The best thing about this, too, is the speed. If you make a claim, basically before about 9, 10 at night, you'll get that phone the next day. Boost Up is for our customers, our most loyal Boost customers. If you're with us over 12 months or longer, it's basically like a financing program, kind of like what postpaid stores do, where you can get a high-end device as low as $1 down. Depends on what the phone is, and the Boost Up pricing is on the hot sheet. But you put as little as $1 down, could be $30 down, could be $15 down. Again, depends on the device. And then they make payments on that device every single month. So this is great because it allows your loyal customers who stayed with you to get a high-end device or the phone they want with no credit check and very little out-of-pocket out the door. Only primary lines qualify for Boost Up. And again, they do have to be with us for at least 12 consecutive payments. If you're late for one payment, it starts it all over. You have to be on time, all 12 payments. Lastly, Smile and Dial. For those of you that are new, Smile and Dial should be part of your daily routine, 10 calls per day minimum. You want to make sure you're going in there, you are reaching out to your customers, thanking them for being a customer of Boost. My Smile and Dial script, which is through Elevate, is very simple. Hey, this is Adam over at Boost Mobile on 123 Avenue. You got your phone from us because every customer you call is going to be from your store. This is Adam from Boost over at 123 Mobile. You got your phone from us. Just want to give you a quick courtesy call and check and see how your service is working. Is everything going great for you guys today? So this is going to make you stand out. You're going to feel like, wow, they're really taking care of me and making sure all my needs are met. So, they can say, yes, everything's fine, or no, they have an issue, I'll address their issue. Now, my whole point is to get to a sales pitch. So most of the time they'll say, oh, no, everything's fine. Thanks for calling. Hey, perfect. By the way, just want to let you know you're eligible for an add-a-line. You can get a phone that's normally over $150 for only $20 right now. It's the LG K51. Do you have anyone in your family who might need to add a device? Then they're going to say yes, no, the other, or whatever. I'll set my appointment. If they say yes, they do have someone. And I'm going to take that extra step to check and see if they're upgrades. So in addition to pitching my add-a-line, I can possibly pitch an upgrade opportunity for this customer. So if your store is slow and you're not doing Smile and Dial, I don't want to hear any complaints. You should have 300 calls per month easily. I've got stores that do, over 300 activations per month, and they're still doing over 400 Smile and Dial calls. So it's basically being disciplined and the dedication to doing this. It can be done. So setting your goal at 10 per day. I've made these calls. I do them with my doors when I go into them. There is no issue in getting to 10 calls per day with Smile and Dial. And it's really going to help those customers because even if you leave a voicemail, say you don't get a hold of them, and it's just, hey, you leave a quick voicemail. Hey, this is Adam at Boost over at 123 Main Street. You got your phone from us. Just wanted to give you a courtesy call, check and see how your phone's working. Want to let you know, I actually see you're eligible for a handset upgrade. We got great phones for you to switch to if you want to come in and see us. And I get you a great deal on an add-a-line where I can get you a $150 phone for as low as $20 for the LG K51 if anyone in your family may need a phone for the holidays. Click, that's it. Quick, simple, to the point. But those calls always show your store phone number. So they're going to call your store back. And if you work the system, it will work for you. I promise you. If you're new to a store, also want to call out, you have to complete DNC training and Smile and Dial training in STAR before you have your own individual access. All right. I think that is. Oh, one last thing I kind of want to talk about is employee appearance before we end this. Just so you know, all employees should be in a Boost branded shirt or a shirt with a name tag every day. We want our stores kind of look like a corporate store, like a Best Buy, a Walmart. You want to make sure you separate yourself from a customer as an employee. So always have your Boost branded shirt in, or if you don't have a Boost shirt, name tag with your name on it. If you need shirts, reach out to your DCI account managers. We can help you with that as well. Or you can go to spggoods.com and order shirts yourself. So the clothing that's allowed is SPG branded polo or t-shirt, or anything dual branded. If it has like SPG and LG, if there's a sponsored promotion, that's fine as well. If you don't have the Boost shirt, make sure you have a lanyard with your name tag on. Pants, jeans, shorts, skirts, capris are all allowed. No open-toed shoes. So look like a professional, be a professional. Make sure you get that respect from your customers coming in your door each and every day. All right. Sorry for going over today, you guys. That's all I got. I'll open up. Are there any questions at this time? All right. Well, thank you guys so much. That's all I got. So if you guys need anything, please reach out to me or reach out to your account managers, and we will catch up with you soon.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.